Hello, everyone. In this video, we want to talk about significant figures or sig figs. So to do so, we have to take a look at some examples and then look at the rules that we have to follow in order to find the number of significant figures. So here are four sets of rules. So first rule is that all non-zero digits count. Second one is leading zeros won't count. Third rule is sandwich zeros count. So for me, sandwich zeros are the zeros considered to be between some non-digit numbers. So for example, in 1001, the zeros in between are considered as sandwich zeros. That's what I'm referring to. And then fourth rule is trailing zeros to the right of the decimal also counts as well. So let's look at the first example, 1,000. So 1,000 will have only one significant figure based on rule number 1. So my suggestion for you for these examples is to pause for every example and take a look at the rules and see why I'm choosing only number 1 and not the rest of them. So based on that, it will have only one significant figure. Next example is 1,001. So it's going to end up having 4 significant figures based on rules number 1 and 3. So 4 significant figures. Next example is 1,000.0. So it will have 5 significant figures based on rules 1, 3, and 4. So one thing to note over here is that the zeros after a decimal point count because they indicate precision. So if we remove them, the value wouldn't change, but the presence shows that the number hasn't been rounded. And we know those digits are exactly 0. But for example, if you take a look at number 100, the zeros that we're putting over there are not considered as significant because they're just there to show the size of the number. So if you remove them, all of a sudden your number from 100 becomes 1. So it's very different in terms of value from 100. So those zeros are about magnitude. They're not about precision. So therefore, they're not significant. So that's why in 1,000.0, the zero at the end is intentionally put there in terms of precision. And that's why it does count as a significant figure. So next example is 10. So based on exactly what I just explained, it only has one significant figure based on rule number 1. Next example is 0.0100. That will have 3 significant figures based on rules number 1, 2, and 4. Next one is 0.01. That will have only one significant figure based on rules number 1 and 2. Next one, 0.00100. So it will have 3 significant figures based on rules 1, 2, and 4. And lastly, we have 0.101. So that will have 3 significant figures based on rules 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. So if you're enjoying it, please give it a like and subscribe for more chemistry tips. Thank you.